Because being the go-to, being the guy, being the girl, that's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a sense of competency, and you walk taller or something. You've got capacity to give, and you're having impact in the world. Hey, you're not just another number. You're someone. So
you're in service.
There's recognition. There's notoriety. There's
you're making the place better.
Hey everybody, Ninja and Aaron here from MMT.
Hello.
Going to be doing a rub, having a chat again. Another episode of On the Table. And today we are talking about getting the message out to massage therapists that you don't realise how good and effective you can be. Ninja's dedicated his life to being an amazing bodyworker, and I was lucky enough to meet him over 10 years ago and him to teach me his secrets. And I remember from week one, I was just hooked, because I still remember, I don't even know if I told you this yet, Ninja, it was like my first day after going through the training, and I had this lady from the western suburbs, old lady, came in on one of our Groupon vouchers, had this neck pain for 10 years, and I was thinking like, fuck, like, I don't know, you know?
Yeah.
And I remember pulling my head in and just being like, just follow the sequence, just follow upper back neck sequence. And I remember she got off the table and she couldn't believe the results, and I was like, really?
yeah.
Because it's the first time of like treating someone with that chronic issue and seeing them really get up and having a big change to function. I was just like, this is sick. Let's go. Who's up next?
Yeah.
So that was like in my first week of doing this stuff compared to the stuff that I did at Diploma. And because I talk to probably 20 to 30 people that are inquiring about our course every single week. And it is a challenge to portray how much we can change your life in a half an hour, 45-minute call. But like, I am so passionate about it. So most people can feel my passion and go, you know, I want some of that. But some people can't see it. And it's a shame, because we know within our heart how much we can impact that practitioner, and then how much impact that practitioner can have on their clients, and how big a business they can make, and how much of a community they can create as well. And it just like, that's why at the moment this video is so passionate, that I've got so much in me, because I just want to talk to you out there who could be watching this that is a massage therapist and does love their job but doesn't get results and you can't create the business that you want to create. I'm talking to you. We can freaking change your life. All you've got to do is be willing to take the action required to create the transformation for yourself. You know, because we can lead you to water, but you know, we can't make you drink. You got to just have that moment of inspiration where you just do invest in yourself and you do move the needle, because what's on the other side is bloody magic. But that's in me at the moment, Ninj. So I'm handing over to you here, see what you reckon. But yeah, what are your thoughts on all that?
Yeah, it's great to hear your passion and know that I was an influence on that too. It's really great. And I suppose you don't know what you don't know. And you have got so much more capacity than what you think. You probably, if you're thinking that's all you got, you're kidding yourself. And you don't want to be kidding yourself. You want to know just how good you can be, how effective you can be. And like, I suppose we can really fast track your evolution as a practitioner. So we love going deep with people. You know, it's sort of, when you do our courses, it's not just professional development, skill development, things like that. We actually feel like you evolve as a human as well. And being around like-minded people that really have a passion for helping others out, so out of pain, it's something we love. That environment, you know, because it's such a good 5-day course that we run. It's very hard to put into words. Most people can't thank us enough. And
sometimes on the call, it's like, so how does it differ?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, shit. Yeah. How do you explain that?
Yeah.
It's freaking
Yeah. But you bring 10 strangers or whatever together, and they bond so quickly by doing the body work together and being connoisseurs of the work, because you got to give each other feedback as if they're hitting the spots and things like that. And just that environment. We do meditations and breath work and do movement of our body, and all the combination, talking around a circle and things like that. All that combination of things, that's the recipe, for coming out the other side a more evolved human. So it's unreal, isn't it? But yeah, just on the bodywork level, it's just love it. It's life changing for people, but it's you want it to be part of your identity, the person that's a go-to to whatever problems arise for people. You want to be their person. So I think you can be that.
Yeah,
sure.
you want to like you probably, this was your thing, wasn't it? Being when you were learning and you were at the athletics track doing sprinting, working on all the athletes, you just wanted to be known as the guy to go to get a fix.
Yeah.
Don't even ask questions about how it happens. Just know that you're going to get a fix. Hey, that was your mantra.
Yeah. You find the way. You just keep on exploring till you find the spots, and then you've got a technique that you know how to dissolve that issue. So it's the best.
Yeah. When did you want to be the go-to? Because when you started massage, like, did you have that same drive, or was there a moment that you went, or you got a fix and you were like, I'm addicted?
Yeah, I had before. At the start, I just wanted to learn, I suppose, and I didn't have much faith that bodywork could be the be-all and end-all.
Okay,
I suppose.
so you were skeptical.
Where
did that skepticism come from?
But it was interesting because, like, with being a professional or in the pro running game, like, it doesn't mean you're great or anything, but in that athletics game, we always had gurus to go to help you get through, to be able to race and be able to train and things like that. So they were held in high regard, but the effectiveness of them all was, I didn't see it.
So you'd been burnt before you felt, did you?
Yeah, I knew that it helped a bit, but it wasn't the be-all and end-all. And then I was just, one of my first ones, my earliest memories, I had this physio that was coming to see me, and like she was trying to do triathlons and stuff, and but she had a 15-year knee surgery. So she had this great big ACL kind of, great big thing.
Oh, the big scar down the guts.
Right down the middle of the knee,
Yeah.
down the leg. So this was like in 99 or 2000 or something like that. And so she had a 15-year previous to this. She had this knee pain that was just constantly there. And I remember just going hard into this knee and just working all this scar
like
tissue.
Kneecap or the patellar ligament?
Yeah, just all around the kneecap and,
Yeah.
just exploring up into the quads, just these little bits, just all around the tendon, just where she kind of had these pains and that. And I just held all these spots and stuff. And then, just had a crack, really. And then she told me, fuck, the pain has gone. This 15 years of pain had gone, and it kept on going. And you know what? I still see this woman. I wouldn't have seen her since about 2002 or something like that. I still see her running around the Mount Dandenongs.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
And she doesn't know that you see her? Or is it, no.
Nah. Her name's Geraldine. Jed. So she lives up in Mount Dandenong somewhere, and I see her running around the hill. So I know that she's still running.
She's still good?
Yeah, but that was the thing. She couldn't run because of her knee.
Wow.
So, but she really wanted to because she wanted to do triathlons.
So that was your first fix where you went, this is awesome, this is different, I'm hooked on this.
Yeah. I want to make this part of my identity.
Yeah.
And so that was one of them. And it was on an obscure thing. So I was on an old knee surgery. But then once you kind of help people with lower back pain, headaches, just sciatica, all these different things that is possible to help people with, ankle pain and then osteitis pubis, it's the best. You just want to help people, and then just maintaining their body and helping them perform and things like that. There's all these different areas you can get into as well that's really can light you up. Just seeing people that play in Super Bowls or in AFL Grand Finals, or run at their events or swim at their events or whatever it is. It's just really cool to be able to help other people achieve the things they want to achieve in their life, or if it just might be a mum wants to pick up kids, or grandma wants to play with kids, or different things like that. There's all these different goals that people have and objectives they want to achieve in their life, and we can be the agent of change? Is that facilitator?
Yeah.
We can facilitate it. We can be the go-to people. Don't have to be a dog's body for another practitioner, a specialist or something. You can be the change.
And so in that moment where you were, I mean, with that session with that lady with the knee,
Yep.
those kind of sessions, they're different, aren't they? They're not a catch-up. It's very much like it's deep. And so is that where you identified that the fixed sessions have a different intention, or is it different energy in the room?
Yeah. It's a zone. And so we kind of, that's one the main thing with the 5-day workshop that we stress is this is not just a maintenance course. This is not just for, the catch-up sessions. This is to fix things. This is for chronic pain. So we teach people how to fix that. Because like the maintenance sessions, anyone can do, pretty much. But they can't do it with our style. But everyone can be reasonably effective if it's just sort of maintenance. But yeah, can you fix? Can you make a dramatic change in someone's pain? So that's the question we're posing.
That's what you've prided yourself on, hasn't it? And that's what we teach.
Yeah.
How to fix. Because being the go-to, being the guy, being the girl, that's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a sense of competency, and you walk taller or something. You've got capacity to give, and you're having impact in the world. Hey, you're not just another number. You're someone. So
you're in service.
There's recognition. There's notoriety. There's
you're making the place better. I used to love at the time. There was all these different nicknames. I was getting Magic Hands, Magic Marcus, and just or whatever. I used to love it.
Yeah.
But then once you're right into it, you just have a certainty about you. As long as you can be humble as well and just follow your process. Don't just get cocky and just think you know everything. You gotta be humble as well. But you just have this certainty that the human body can heal itself if it's given the right conditions. And then that's what we're all about doing, is providing people with the right conditions so they can heal. So deep body work.
It's awesome. So good.
It's good.
So I guess our message is, if you want that too, and it's not for everyone. This is not for everyone. We don't want to be everyone's cup of tea, because if that was the case, everyone will be doing this stuff. But we want people that are passionate about being great, making change. You want to help as many people as you can, and you want to be world class, and you want to be that go-to. That's who we want to empower with this stuff. So if that's you, and if you have been sitting there idle, I'm telling you right now, this is your chance. From this video, book a chat with us, talk about your options to get involved, and let's make this year the year that you do learn this stuff, so then you can pay it forward. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Done.